You got this idiot over at the Washington Post. Eric Pimple is his name.
I'm not sure exactly who Eric Pimple is. I don't go by that name, or at least I haven't since second grade when I endured pimple taunts.
Poor guy, he can't even get in the printed edition. He can't even get 100,000 Twitter followers. Poor Eric. Anyway, he wants me fired.
He did sort of reference the fact that I wanted him out of a job in some way, which is 100% true. I wrote a story saying that Hannity must go, and he must. He, in late February, dropped in on this coronavirus story, saying that the media mob was weaponizing coronavirus to bludgeon President Trump. That sort of rhetoric gives people permission to say, this is not that big a deal. It's just another media fixation.
Tonight, I can report the sky is absolutely falling. We are all doomed. The end is near. The apocalypse is imminent, and you're going to all die, all of you, in the next 48 hours. And it's all President Trump's fault. Or at least that's what the media mob and the Democratic Extreme Radical Socialist Party would like you to think.
As we now know, and we knew then too, I should point out, that's not the case. Coronavirus was, is, and pretty much has been since mid-late January, a really, really big problem.
We've reported without fear from the very beginning. We have our own little timeline on Hannity.com. In order to help the media mob out, we put it all together for them so they can't plead ignorance when I think about suing them.
As to Hannity's claim that, he was covering this in January, that he had it right, he's always taking it seriously, so on and so forth. Well, I think he's relying a little bit on viewer amnesia there. Because there were a series of events in mid to late February under which President Trump and his administration were being hammered for slow response to testing, for various delays and lack of coordination and competence. Right in the midst of that criticism, that plume of negative press, Hannity jumped in.
Many on the left are now all but rooting for Corona to wreak havoc in the United States. Why? To score cheap, repulsive political points. He's been on top of this, fully engaged from day one. All Americans returning from China were subject to extensive screenings and quarantines. Again, something the left wouldn't do. And to date, thankfully, 0 people in the United States of America have died from the coronavirus. 0. They are now sadly politicizing and actually weaponizing an infectious disease. In what is basically just the latest effort to bludgeon President Trump.
And that is where this whole thing got off the rails. That's why Fox is under tremendous pressure now to do something about its false and misleading coverage. Hannity goes out to 3-4 million people sometimes. He's a tremendously influential media figure. All these people glom on to what he says. And to go back and revise the fossil record is, well, that's Hannity.